So here we go, the 2010s Trauma Iceberg Explained, everybody. This is by Wincon97. Again, I'll leave a link to the description. I'll leave the link in the description, sorry. I'm really intrigued by this, guys, honestly, because, like, this is the era which I grew up in. This is my time period, growing up with all the 2010s horror. And again, my eyes are going weird because it's a black screen, it happens. There we go, right. So let's get started. I'm really excited to see what they're going to mention. I might know quite a few of these, so let's get into it. I hope you guys in the chat are ready, because I'm excited. Disclaimer, the video discusses unsettling internet content. Oh, ho, ho, yeah.
Dangerous.
My thing. This is my thing. I'm excited.
For New Year's, we're going back in time, or in my case of content, a step into the future, to visit the decade of the 2010s for a Trauma Iceberg of the era.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
So let's not
Harlem Shake, I grew up with that.
Begin. But before we start, if you like these kind of cultural look backs, feel free to like and subscribe.
Oh, definitely, mate, definitely.
I'm almost at my goal of 10K, and I appreciate all the help I can get.
Oh yeah, definitely, we'll have to sub them up once this is done.
And it's kind of fitting for a 2010s video to help me get to 10K. Okay,
of course,
now
buddy,
let's
yeah.
start. Oh, and no, there won't be any jump scares here, I swear.
If there is jump scares, mate, I'm going to come to your house and I'm going to give you a firm talking to if there are jump scares here. Hey, Lychee B, she made it. Hi. Everybody, give some love for Lychee B. Welcome. Good to see you, mate. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Alright, here we go then. So yeah, this is the 2010s Trauma Iceberg, B. So if you grew up around 2010s or if you see 2010s culture, you're going to like this. Thank you. Alright, here we go.
Minecraft enemies are a classic horror that tons of 2010s kids have been spooked by countless times.
Oh yeah,
while visually
I was
they aren't the scariest thing ever, in game, these creatures' sounds and pure presence are enough to put you on edge.
The sound of the Enderman and the Creepers are terrifying.
The two that many typically bring up are, of course, the Creeper and the Ghast. The latter being the biggest jump scare in the game for me when I played back then.
Oh yeah, and
These are
Herobrine.
far from the only creatures in the game ready to scare you. And the fact that the game is a survival one makes encountering them randomly even more intense.
Especially if you're playing solo. If you are playing solo, it's even scarier. Also, you added me, the buzzboard. What is this? Oh. Wish Dark a happy birthday. Aw, thank you. Yes. I appreciate it, B, for pulling it in your server.
Yeah, I know. No one is scared of Five Nights at Freddy's anymore. And that's not only thanks to exposure, but also
FNAF.
to the direction that the series has gone into.
If you guys want a reference, I was 10 when FNAF 1 came out. I was 10 years old. That's crazy that it's been so long since it... It's been so long. It's been so long since it came out. But yeah, I grew up with FNAF.
You never get away from people talking about how creepy the game was when it first released back in 2014.
If you want a scary fact, I could not watch the FNAF videos for a while. The only way I got introduced to FNAF was watching sped up videos of Markiplier. Like him playing the games but with speed up voice, so he sounded a little bit like a chipmunk. That was the only way I got into it before I got over my fear and could watch it normally. There's a fun fact for you.
For those that have been living under a rock,
and give me a break, I was only 10.
Five Nights at Freddy's is a point-and-click survival horror game that tasks you with surviving 5 nights while working at a demented Chuck E. Cheese ripoff.
Oh yeah, we better get some subtitles on too.
Where the animatronics are ready to jump scare you and attack at any second.
Oh yeah, these guys.
The internet's reaction to that initial trailer and how it unlocked that classic animatronic trauma in so many.
Oh yeah, terrifying.
When this game first hit the scene, that was all you'd ever hear about. Like I said, now it and most jump scare games tend to be common affair. But back then, no one was ready for something like this.
Oh yeah, there was nothing like... Well, I guess Sit and Survive, I imagine, was the closest thing, but FNAF as it was, nah, there was nothing like it.
In the 2010s, social media would finally cement itself in a daily life, and it felt like
rapid online
had an
news
account somewhere.
Oh yeah, imagine all sorts of stuff could be spread around during the news during, you know, the Wild West era of YouTube and the internet.
Including those too young to be taking part.
2010s was peak internet, Slenderman, The Lost Pages, or The 8 Pages, yeah. I grew up with Slenderman. I grew up with all of that stuff, so I can relate.
Due to this and the rise of rapid internet news constantly flooding these sites, the younger generation gained a new fear in social media news and viral panic events. Constant exposure to different events was new and had a big effect on anyone using social media.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. Like, none of this, like, if you told somebody back in the 90s that something like this would exist, you know, you could be able to talk to whoever the hell you want. You can post videos and millions of people will be able to see it and you make money off of it. They'd laugh and call you delusional. How far we've come in such a short time.
Even more so kids and teens. When the original Slenderman mythos and following
Oh, here we go, Slendy.
game hit the internet in the 2010s, everyone was suddenly welcomed into the world of internet horror.
And I grew up with Slenderman as well. I can remember people like Smosh, PewDiePie, Markiplier playing it.
Slender the game hit the net on June 26, 2012.
Yep, just like yesterday. I can remember when this was popular, I was terrified of Slenderman. My mum can account to this. I drew Slenderman on my wall once when I was little. She was very angry at me, but it's something I did. This is my childhood right here.
And it's a game where players collect pages while evading the faceless Slenderman.
Oh,
who
yeah.
will jump scare you upon catching you.
This
The
game
went
was so scary.
viral and spawned tons of other Slenderman media and more. Chain text messages were everywhere in the 2010 smartphone era.
Oh yeah, the chain messages as well. Bye, dog, gotta go. That's fine, Techie. Good to see you though, mate. Have a good day. So yeah, chain messages. I remember these as well. Again, if you guys know creepypasta and stuff, Smile Dog was about chainmail.
These were randomly sent messages that claimed if you didn't do X thing and forward it to a certain number of people,
You would
something
get bad
bad would
luck.
happen to you or someone you care about.
Yep.
Some were framed
Classic.
as ghost threats, while others were vague about one's death or bad luck or loved ones getting hurt.
Bad luck was like the most common one as well, I think.
For the most part, most kids and teens always knew these messages weren't real, but they always brought the recipient some kind of unease. I know you're wondering how a Bayformers movie could bring any amount of trauma to anyone.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. He's talking about Ionide's death. Yes. Again, I was a kid. I grew up with the Michael Bay era of Transformers things. My late grandma, I miss her every day. She used to have the, the Bay movies on DVD, and I used to watch them as a kid. Ionide's death was terrifying as a kid.
Just
It's
like the first
disturbing.
Transformers movie, easily. Just kill a character that kids have grown to love
In a gruesome way. Like, look at this in a second. Look at how they kill Ionide.
brutally and without warning. This was the case with Ironhide, who doesn't go out in some blaze of glory.
No, he gets shot through the chest, and he rusts to death.
He's just straight up executed, betrayed and shot point blank by Sentinel
Look,
Prime.
like, boom.
The last we see of him is
Boom.
a scene where he's rusting and collapsing, as he realized Sentinel isn't what they thought he was.
Yeah, look at this.
I can't lie, I'm not crazy for the Bay films, but this scene still makes me a little sad because Ironhide was one of my favorite Autobots.
Oh yeah, he was a badass, and just watching him die, because like his face would fall apart and he just rust into pieces. It was terrifying.
Along with giving everyone constant access to widespread news, social media also presents more nefarious viral posts.
Oh no, uh-oh.
One example that still runs rampant is the posting of death videos.
Oh god, these.
You could be scrolling your feed and suddenly witness some random beheading or worse.
Oh yeah. During the earlier days of the internet, this was sadly very common. Because there weren't nearly as many rules and regulations. I mean, some sadly still do slip through the cracks.
This began long before the 2010s on various forums and other social medias. But the growth of such mediums in this new decade and rise in popularity with literally everyone meant more exposure to them.
Yes.
The original Paranormal Activity
Oh,
may have released in
fuck. Okay. I looked down on my phone for a second. I have not seen Paranormal Activity.
2007, but make no mistake, this horror franchise absolutely ruled the 2010s with.
Oh, yep. Oh, that was an amazing frame to pause on. Hi, how are you? I was just gonna say, I've never seen Paranormal Activity before. Apparently, it's kind of to be honest. Like, it's a really slow film. I've heard kind of mixed things about it, but, I mean, it got me, clearly.
4 sequels released in the decade, each worse than the last.
Yeah.
Paranormal Activity is the quintessential found footage horror film and depicts victims terrorized by spirits captured on home security camera.
Not the best found footage film, though. My favorite found footage film will always be Wreck. I love the Wreck series. I need to see Blair Witch as well. Apparently, that's good. I watched it for uni last year, and yeah, I thought it was really mid. That's the kind of premise I keep seeing, is that it's mid.
It thrives on jump scares, constant tension, and audience reaction, all to spread the word.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like when films rely more on story.
Between the 2012 reports and all the end of the world media
Oh, here we go. The apocalypse stuff. You hear this friggin' every Tuesday now, but yeah, this starting off. Who can remember the 2012 things going on? That was really big.
dropping that decade, there was a growing trauma about the apocalypse coming. There were films like 2012, tons of zombie media like The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, say 2012 was the year like most people were going to think the world was going to end. It was always 2012.
And of course, lots of reports that stem from sources such as the Mayan calendar.
Was that all on my Discord or was that on this guy's video?
And of course, lots of reports that stem
That was on
from
my
sources
Discord. What was
such as
that?
The Mayan calendar.
How many
This was all
notifications? Bloody
amplified by
hell.
the new internet landscape. Social media, YouTube, and conspiracy forums pushed half-understood ideas from the calendar and other reports and turned them into apocalyptic
Roland Emmerich loves doing doomsday films. I see.
predictions. Speaking of The Walking Dead, the 2010s were a decade where zombies were everywhere.
Oh yeah, the zombies got a big boom in the 2010s. I like to think 28 Days Later kind of kicked off the revival of the zombie trend. Then Dawn of the Dead and 28 Weeks Later put it into full throttle. Then of course you had the Walking Dead comics, you had the Call of Duty games. Yeah, 2010s zombies ruled the world. Same I guess the 2000s as well.
Movies, TV shows, games, YouTube videos. Everyone was obsessed with the idea of a zombie apocalypse, and kids exposed to this had an underlying fear of such a predicament underneath all the hype.
And keep in mind, at the time as well, in 2012 there was the Miami cannibal attack as well, where there was a guy who was on bath salts and he cannibalized a person. Or he didn't kill him, he actually survived, but there was a rumor that that was like a zombie apocalypse beginning, and they captured it on video. Yeah, if you guys remember, the bath salt zombie, real thing, happened in 2012, same year. Or it was 2013, it's one of the two.
I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those kids because I started to get this slow realization that the whole idea of a zombie apocalypse freaked me out like
Yeah, same.
more than normal. And for many, I think it wasn't just the zombies that were the fear, but the fact that they were a gateway to the fear of disease, societal collapse, losing loved ones, and exposure to apocalyptic thinking.
And then in 2014, there was the Ebola scare as well. I'm pretty sure it was 2014, right? The Ebola scare. The cannibal attack happened in 2012. Yes, it was around this time. I knew it.
The original Omegle, I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna say, this deserves a whole segment there. Omegle is like pretty much playing the slots. You can get some really cool stuff like people playing music, or you could get a guy with his Wonder Wand out. Ugh.
How you guys say it.
Never used the platform though, never used it myself. Watched loads of videos of people doing stuff on Omegle. No, not like that. Like people pulling pranks, playing videos and stuff, but I've never used the platform personally.
An online chat service that would randomly match users with others for text or video chats that operated from 2009 to 2023. During the 2010s, it was all the rage and everyone had to try it at least.
Oh yeah, say everybody, like early 2010s, you know, I guess early to mid 2010s, yeah, Omegle was everywhere. People were doing all sorts of videos on Omegle.
Once, including kids and teens that were too young to be exposed to what it had in store.
Oh yeah, there was loads of stuff there.
Omegle was flooded with groomers, deviants, people yoinking their sploink,
Yeah, it's sad. Again, yeah, this is what happened.
doxing, and other things that no one at a young age should see or be exposed to.
Yeah,
But
horrifying.
Back then, it felt like it became a rite of passage to the internet. Omegle was shut down in 2023 after a lawsuit against the site alleged that it had become a PDF file playground.
Yeah, scary to think about.
This resulted in the owner closing the site, stating, "I thank the plaintiff for opening my eyes to the human cost of Omegle. However, multiple copycat sites have opened up in its absence."
Yeah, once the big one goes down, copycats are sadly going to appear.
PT was a playable trailer or a demo released for what was
Silent Hill?
supposed to be an upcoming Silent Hill game from
Oh, I didn't know about this. Okay, calling me interested.
Hideo Kojima, the man behind Metal Gear Solid and now Death Stranding. Players were trapped in a looping hallway full of scares and interactive hallucinatory feeling events.
Wow.
Nothing about this demo is loud or action-based, resulting in a game that relies on repetition, silence, and the feeling of constant anomalies.
Oh, there's a bug on the wall there.
It was a disturbing game that captured the attention of everyone.
Oh yeah, this
with
is
many
gonna
stating
scare
it was
me.
the best
Wow.
horror game in years despite being just a demo. When the full project, Silent Hills, was canceled by Konami,
Whoa.
PT
Whoa.
was removed from the PlayStation Store.
That's cool.
Prices for consoles that still held the demo jumped on eBay and other online storefronts.
Oh my god, you saw the bugs coming out of the wall. Ugh. This isn't Resident Evil 7. Jesus. It was before Resident Evil 7, I think. Alright, Golden Freddy, Outlast, Club Penguin, wow, I know all of these. Let's go. I know all these. I'm interested. Let's see these. I know all of them.
Sonic.exe is one.
My childhood right here. This blue son of a gun. He scared me so much and scared my friends so much. I know Sonic EXE, man. Classic creepypasta. We don't talk about one of the original people, though. But besides that, yep, Sonic EXE. I know all about this blue blur.
One of those internet traumas that I just don't understand. This popular
Yep,
creepypasta
I remember
is
this.
based around an evil entity taking the form of Sonic the Hedgehog with black and bloody eyes.
You know, in retrospect, it's really ridiculous, but yeah. Like, as a kid, it is scary. I can see how people be scared of it. You know, you're young and gullible. But yeah, as an adult, I'm like, this is ridiculous. They never do this.
Who tortures and enslaves others through a cursed Sonic game. EXE has been featured in tons of creepypasta and fan games since.
The fan games are arguably the best part of this whole thing. The story's not the best part. It's the people who made the fan games that are the real goats here. How about that? Do you guys agree with me in the chat? The people who make the Sonic.exe fan games are the real goats here.
His release and somehow retains his popularity to this day.
Yep. You can blame Friday Night Funkin', I think, for bringing him back.
The Russian sleep experiment is another.
Oh, classic. I know the Russian sleep experiment as well. Read the story numerous times. It's one of my favorite creepypastas. I thought I was trying to avoid creepypasta stuff, but it's the 2010 iceberg. It's basically inevitable. So you know what? You get a pass. I'll let it slide.
Another massively popular creepypasta released on the Creepypasta Wiki in 2010 by a user named Orange Soda. The story follows a scientist explaining a secret Soviet testing ground where prisoners of war are given gas that prevents them from sleeping for 15 days.
Oh,
This
yeah.
changes the
Here we
prisoners
go.
into both addicts for the gas and zombies.
Yep, here we go. Dark Insanity's here. Kiddo's here. Hey, you're all joining my Discord. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, here's the guy used for the Russian sleep experiment. Look at this handsome boy. Just kidding. This image used to scare the shit out of me as a kid.
The story is considered one of the best creepypastas out there, and
Because it is a really good one. I like it. It is a really good creepypasta.
many still get fooled into thinking that
Well, for
it's real.
creepypasta standards, yeah.
Another popular 2010s creepypasta.
I mean, who doesn't know Herobrine, mate? I grew up in the era of Xbox Addiction's Master of Luck. Everybody was doing Herobrine trolls when I was a kid. I wasn't scared of Herobrine because I knew them through trolling as opposed to being genuinely scared, but everybody has to know Herobrine if you're a Minecraft player. Who doesn't know Herobrine?
This time originating from 4chan, is
Oh,
Herobrine,
yeah.
an urban legend from Minecraft that takes the form of Steve but with white eyes. Can't wait to see him in the second Minecraft movie.
Yeah, that's going to be crazy.
Herobrine is an NPC that is said to appear and destroy the player's world, delete their messages, and even talk to them. A
Yep.
part of Herobrine's lore is that he is the ghost of the Minecraft creator, Notch's late brother.
Yep, he never had a brother. Yep, this is Notch confirming that Herobrine isn't real. Look, we know Minecraft likes to do things like removed Herobrine or so from the game, but look, deep down, sadly, we all know Herobrine's just fake. He's just a scary story, he's a campfire tale, but still can't deny he was a big part of my childhood, so I really can't hate on Herobrine too much.
As an anonymous post claims that Herobrine was the alias of said brother. When Outlast released in 2013,
I know of Outlast. I think I've played one of the games. Could barely play it though because it's terrifying for me. But yeah, I wasn't really scared of Outlast in the 2010s because I only knew of Outlast in the 2020s.
many saw it as the horror game that raised the bar. It stripped players of real power and threw them into this abandoned psychiatric hospital turned science experiment, and forced them to hide, run, and film what was happening instead of fighting back. The game, taking place behind a handheld night vision camera, partnered with distorted audio, made everything feel more intense and personal than one would like.
Oh
Of course,
god.
instead of playing, many younger viewers watched Outlast through their favorite Let's Player instead and got part of that effect.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say because you had everybody playing it. All the big YouTubers were playing Outlast at the time. The time would line up. Yeah.
The first episode of the internet series Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, titled Creativity.
One moment. Hold on. I fucking hate to do this. Sorry. 1 minute. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna be nice. Against the rules. There we go.
Released on July.
Don't Hold Me, I'm Scared. I grew up with Don't Hold Me, I'm Scared as well. You're going to hear me say this a lot, but yeah. I remember explaining Don't Hold Me, I'm Scared to one of my teachers before. Tell her the whole story behind it and everything. I remember doing that.
29th, 2011, and became the talk of the internet. The episode showcased the premise of the whole show. It introduces viewers to a Sesame Street type of world and characters, and after
I try and show people Don't Hold Me, I'm Scared, and no one ever likes it. I love Don't Hold Me, I'm Scared. I love the creativity behind it, how it can be interpreted in several different ways. Don't Hold Me, I'm Scared is brilliant.
a bit of innocent singing and lesson learning, takes a dark and sometimes gory turn.
And you can't deny the creators, Joseph Pelling and, who is it? Rebecca something. I can't I can't remember their names, but yeah, I know it's Joseph Pelling and Rebecca something, I'm pretty sure.
Following episodes would expand on this concept, adding hints to expanded lore and ideas.
Alright, well. Alright, not even gonna. Alright, there we go.
Many times through subtle background imagery that viewers would overanalyze.
Sorry about that.
Each upload.
Oh yeah. Don't Hope Me I'm Scared was crazy. All the people were trying to view it, you know, do theories about it and all. It was crazy.
Golden Freddy is a rare entity in the original Five Nights at Freddy's.
Really? Golden Freddy gets a whole segment dedicated to himself? How strange.
He would pop up randomly with no explanation whatsoever. To many kids, he felt like a glitch instead of a character, and in fact, that was part of the rumor behind him. The unpredictability of this Easter egg, along with his visuals and sounds, made him one of the scarier elements in the original FNAF. Yeah, the 2010s were full of creepypastas, so get ready for a few more of these down the iceberg.
Oh yeah, another one abandoned by Disney, goodness me. This one's pretty crazy.
This is
well, not really, actually, I think the story's terrible, but yeah.
Those that people thought sounded so real at the time. It had the narrator exploring some shut down Disney resort.
I always thought the story was really meh. It's really boring. It drags so long in the middle. The only parts of this story people remember are the ending and the beginning. Nothing else. And Slime Beast is just a bit of a dick.
Pictured it as some dark, demented place full of decaying mascots, empty halls, and a creepy Mickey-like figure to end it off. For many, this was an introduction to creepypastas and horror in general.
Yep, it is.
Toy Story 3 was a kids movie that felt the need to throw in this creepy monkey.
Oh yeah, the symbol monkey. I remember this, yeah. This is a real toy that existed a while ago. It's basically a collector's piece at this point because of how rare it is. Well, this guy is terrifying. Watch in a second.
Guard, complete with a whole
look at that thing right there. If you saw that in your face when you, like, in your room at darkness, look at its face, the unhinged eyes. That is terrifying, good God.
Jump scare. Catching a lot of kids and adults, I'm sure, off guard.
Oh yeah, it scared me. It scared me as a kid. Hold on, I need to move again. This is going to be awkward. Sorry, guys. Alright, back to normal. Have you watched Stephen King's The Monkey from last year? I don't think I have.
Penguin shutting down in 2017.
Club Penguin. I actually never played Club Penguin. I know this might make a lot of people angry. But I did play a game like this, but I did not play Club Penguin. I played Bin Weevils instead, which is like basically the same thing except with beetles and stuff.
Came as a shock to
so like I understood the love behind Club Penguin, I just never personally played it.
Many that grew up playing.
Wish I did though.
For a lot of kids, it was the first online world they joined. Thus, its shutdown broke tons of hearts. On the final day, the servers filled with players crowding into the rooms and saying goodbye to one another.
Oh yeah,
the
really
Momo
sad.
Challenge was an internet urban
oh no, I mean
legend that went viral in 20.
Who doesn't know this one? This one was everywhere. Gaia Online. I don't think I've heard of that one as well, sadly. I mean, who doesn't know this one? Again, this is all over the news. I've seen some of the videos that were done about this. They're horrifying. Absolutely horrifying.
18 and 19.
And it's sad because the original sculpture of Momo was never meant to be any of this. It was a work of art by a person who never meant any malicious intent behind the character. It was just supposed to be an art piece, but sadly, the internet did what it did best and ruined stuff.
Allegedly, a creature
oh
with
god,
a
the face
bird-like
still gets me.
Actually was a sculpture made from a Japanese artist, would pop up randomly instructing kids to do dangerous tasks.
Yeah, again, it's a piece of artwork. That's all it was. It was never meant to be horrible. But people ruined it.
That included
screw you, humanity. You ruined it.
Threatening curses and doxing if they didn't.
Like, look at this. Look how horrifying this is. Like, and to think, this was what, was this 2015? No, it wasn't that. Hang on, I need to Google this now. 1 minute. This was, when was this? This was in 2018. I have a nephew and he was 4 during this time. And he was watching YouTube and stuff. Imagine if he had seen this. I mean, granted, I was 14 in 2018. Yeah, I was 14 in 2018. This was terrifying.
However, this challenge was simply a creepypasta that the mainstream world caught on to, causing a panic from parents and opening their eyes to what their children could be getting into online.
Yeah, it's a big wake-up call, 100%.
At some point in the 2010s, a lot
who doesn't know? SCP Foundation. Classic. Not really the biggest fan of it myself personally, but I mean, I can't deny there is a big audience for the SCP Foundation.
A lot of kids stumbled across the SCP Foundation.
Yep.
Without even knowing what it was.
And there's SCP-173, also known as the Sculpture, the first SCP and the most famous one.
This database presented itself as a bunch of classified documents describing monsters, locations, and objects as if it was all real.
And remember, the SCP Foundations aren't real. Remember Dark Rainier constantly getting hate comments for calling the SCP Foundation a creepypasta? Yes, I can. I mean, I guess it kind of started as one, but then became its own thing later on. But yeah, you could definitely call it creepypasta adjacent. I mean, there's no denying it.
Like many creepypasta, it didn't rely on jump scares, but a fear that came from writing that made it all feel realistic.
Exactly, yeah. You gotta give it respect.
r-no sleep is a huge Reddit community.
You know, before I quit doing horror stories and stuff to pursue VTubing, I was really tempted to do a bunch of no-sleep story things. I mean, I might read some if you want me to, but I don't know, I think I'm past that point now. But yeah, I know about no sleep, I know about it.
Where users submit their own horror stories that are popular for attempting to be realistic. Even though most are as realistic as the average Mr. Nightmare true horror story. The rule for this subreddit is that all stories must be written in first person as if they're true experiences. Oh, and due to that, the main character can never die. Since its launch and further growth in popularity, r/no sleep has been a content farm for podcasters, YouTubers, and TikTokers everywhere.
Yeah, say, with all the stories and everything, it's crazy what can come up.
At some point after it's—
No, we don't talk about this film. Whatever you do, for the love of everything holy, do anything except watch this film. Don't do it. It is not worth it. Trust me. I've never seen it, but I know what happens in it. Stay away. All I'm gonna say.
Release, The Human Centipede became a movie everyone knew about without even seeing it.
Exactly, for a good reason. It's horrifying. Never see it.
It was framed as the most disturbing film ever made, and
nah, I think I've heard of some worse ones, but yeah, that's really bad.
Just hearing the premise of humans being stitched together into a centipede was enough to make it stick into their heads.
I'm one of the— You've seen it, Optic? Oh my god, I feel so bad for you, dude. Oh my— ugh.
I guess sticking to their heads was a bad choice of words here, considering the movie that we're talking about.
Yeah, just
Elsa
don't
Gate
watch
was
it.
A 2017.
Oh no. I avoided all this, thankfully, because I was, in 2017, I was 13 years old. I was a bit too old for this stuff now, thankfully. I was more in my Markiplier Jacksepticeye FNAF phase at this point. But oh my god, Elsa Gate, this was horrifying. Thank god this was before my niece was born.
Controversy that involved mass-produced videos that use kids' characters like Frozen's Elsa and Spider-Man to get young viewers sucked into videos with adult themes.
This is just, yeah, this is all sorts. Every flavor of screwed up Elsa Gate is.
Featuring
horrible.
Disturbing, violent, and suggestive content. These videos snuck around YouTube's moderation systems and would make crazy money.
Yeah, I mean, look at some of these thumbnails. These look just disgusting.
Garnering millions of views through exploiting YouTube's algorithms. The controversy would result in advertisers boycotting the platform and
oh yeah, the advertisers pulled everything and YouTube was like, nope, we're not having that. And they just nuked Elsa Gate. It's one of the few times YouTube did the right thing and just destroyed everything the best they could.
Thus, YouTube would get stricter guidelines.
Right, what's next? Right, let's see these. Roblox Horror, Liminal Spaces, Raka Raka, yep, okay, Pingu thing. I know quite a few of all these. Not all of them though, but I definitely do know a good amount of these. Let's see, I'm interested here.
There's a song present in old 2012 Roblox horror games such as Bloody Mary, Hospital Nightmare, and others.
I haven't seen this. I have not seen this.
That immediately hits old players with scary nostalgia.
Wait, no, I've heard this song before. I just didn't know it was from Roblox. I've heard this before on videos. Cocomelo's the newer version of Toys and Funny Kids. Yeah, I can see it. I hate Cocomelon with a burning passion. At least it's not actively trying to harm kids.
The Pingu parody of The Thing by Lee Hardcastle.
There's a Pingu parody of The Thing? I love The Thing. How did I not know about this?
This was another example of the stop-motion master terrorizing young YouTube viewers by destroying their childhoods with amazing animation.
Oh, I need to see this. This looks so cool.
This short is a homage to John Carpenter's The Thing with
I love The Thing.
Pingu dealing with the shape-shifting aliens slaughtering and morphing into them.
I love this.
Little Baby's Ice Cream.
Oh, no. Little baby's ice cream. Oh my god. Oh, 1 minute. Hold on. Hold on. Yep. Get out of here, buddy boy. Get out of here. There we
It
go.
was an ice cream company.
And little baby's ice cream. Oh my god. We know about this one, guys. One of the most... Yeah, look at the eyes. Who thought this was a good idea for children's ice cream of all things? Who thought this was a good idea? Whoever that is, they need to get fired.
Known for making weird commercials. In 2012, it went viral for commercials featuring a person made of ice cream eating himself.
I mean, like, did anybody look this over? Was there just one person who thought maybe this wouldn't be a good idea? It would take one person to get rid of it. What is this?
Accompanied by some very unsettling narration.
Oh, the narration and the music. Saying, I've covered this video a few times when I still did horror. Yeah, this video still gets me. It still gets me.
Alongside a second commercial with him in a loop eating himself from a cone.
Yeah.
Here's a clip so you can hear a bit of that narration.
Oh, here we go. Get ready, everybody, because this can be fracking creepy. Like, very creepy.
I eat little baby's ice cream. It keeps me young. It keeps me light on my feet.
Oh,
I spring
yes.
from activity to activity. I love my job. I love my life.
Tell me that doesn't sound like something out of a cult. That sounds like something like to indoctrinate people into. What is that? That is insane.
NES Godzilla is a
Yep, creepypasta, NES Godzilla, one of the most famous ones that I never read, because it's way too long. That's what always put me off of reading NES Godzilla, was the fact it was way too long.
another creepypasta that was framed as a personal story from a player that was assaulted by a haunted video game.
Yep,
This
here
time,
we go.
a copy of, what else, the NES Godzilla game. Throughout the playthrough, the game morphs from its original state to a version full of OC monsters, including its self-aware main villain, Red.
Yep, say most people who knew creepypastas, you guys know about NES Godzilla, one of the most famous ones.
Who has gained fame in the larger Godzilla fandom. Oh, and we can't forget Solomon, still the best, 1973, baby.
Oh, bro.
At some point in the 2010s, images of empty halls, abandoned malls.
Oh, this is what it is. Yeah, no, I can see the fear behind this, yeah. I mean, we just did, earlier in the stream, we just talked about, you know, the lost scary Mickey Mouse photos, and that was in, like, dark basements and stuff. So, yeah, liminal spaces, I can see the fear behind it. It is creepy.
And fluorescent lit rooms started circulating online under the term liminal spaces.
Have you guys seen, like, photos of, like, the abandoned Randall Park Mall, the abandoned Rolling Acres Mall? They're scary.
These were places meant to be temporary or full of people, shown completely empty and frozen in time.
Yes.
Now, these pictures in themselves aren't scary at all, but they
It's the mystery and the intrigue and the what if behind it that I think makes it scary, personally.
feel wrong in a way that's hard to explain. Their familiarity...
What?
Oh my god. Their familiarity and nostalgic ties add a hint of unease. Liminal spaces tap into this quiet, existential kind of anxiety.
It does, it really does.
While
I can
many
feel it.
correlated more with its current gen.
Yep, analog horror. Again, this is a more recent thing. I did watch a couple of these back in the day, but yep, we all know analog horror here.
And popularity, like liminal spaces, analog horror actually became a thing in the late 2010s.
Yep.
These horrors disguised as emergency broadcasts, old VHS tapes, TV warnings, instructional videos, and radio shows.
I mean, who doesn't know this stuff? Like Marble Hornets, The Sun Vanishes, Planet Gemini, all these.
Appeared in the form of series like Marble Hornets, Local 58,
Yep, Local
Archive
58.
81, and more. A big difference from then
Oh, and No Through Road as well. Watch it. Does No Through Road count? I'm not sure.
and now is how the
Probably
content
not.
back then was less about the uncanny face jump scares and more so the unsettling feeling the realistic vibes and lower quality retro visuals presented.
Yeah, it's pretty
Another
scary.
subreddit that has made its way into online horror is
Let's Not Meet. I haven't heard of this one. Interesting.
r/let's not meet. A Reddit community where people share allegedly true stories about creepy encounters with strangers.
Ah, I see. That's where the title comes from. Oh, what's up? Looks like a scary version of Rasputin right there. Jesus.
Many of these tales feature stalkers, break-ins, abductions, and more very plausible situations. While these days most of the stories are about being crept on or harassment, back in those days it was full of things like camping encounters, finding corpses, and run-ins with more deranged characters.
I like that more. I like it when there's more realism behind it. If it just gets like to the point where it's ridiculous and just completely unrealistic, it kind of loses me. I like the more simpler
Back in
things.
2011, from April 17th through April 19th, 70
Ah, I see. This was before I got a PlayStation. The first PlayStation I ever owned was the PS4 in 2016, late 2016. I never had the PS3, PS2, whichever, so this was something I didn't experience, but I heard stories about this.
7 million PlayStation accounts were compromised and resulted in Sony deactivating the PlayStation Network for 24 days. While credit card data was safe and encrypted, Sony admitted that other user info wasn't, opening another conversation on internet vulnerability.
Well, I mean, we're cooked at that point, you know, if everything was backed up except for the personal data, we're a bit screwed here. Again, thank God I didn't own a PlayStation during this time, and I stuck to Xbox.
Of personally identifiable information. In 2012, during the era of zombie hype,
Yep, here we go. I was just talking about this earlier as well. The bath salt zombie. A real incident, and I can remember when I was a kid discussing with my parents about this when it was going viral and everything. I was so scared the zombie apocalypse was starting because of this. Yeah, the bath salt zombie. Here it is, everybody.
there was a Miami case
This
of
is
a
real.
man named Rudy Eugene who attacked a homeless man named Ronald Papo. During the attack, Eugene would
Yeah, the most famous bit of footage and photos of the legs here. So yeah, this was a real incident that occurred. He was not a zombie, obviously. He was on a substance called bath salts, which made him crazy and delusional. So yeah, don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs.
bite off most of Papo's face. Police shot at the attacker, but he would continue his assault through the pain until the police ended his life,
Yes.
resulting in the world dubbing him a zombie.
Yeah, but luckily Ronald, the guy who was attacked, he actually lived. And he's still alive to this day, I'm pretty sure.
Due to media speculation, the attack was incorrectly attributed to the drug bath salts,
Oh, was it not bath salts? It was probably something else.
leading many that were too young to understand or too lazy to research to begin thinking that bath salts would make people into zombies. This was only pushed back further when toxicology reports found no human flesh in Eugene's stomach, and the
What? This is... So what, was it just taking bites of the guy's face and just spitting it out? I'm so confused.
only drug found in his system was cannabis.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was like a substance, so I have no idea then. I don't know what caused him to go crazy. Like, maybe a bad reaction to cannabis or something? I don't know. But again, everybody don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs.
In the 2010s, Raka Raka would blow up on
Oh, it's this. Is it the creepy Ronald McDonald videos?
YouTube with their chaotic and violent skits.
No, it's not. It's not, is it?
The most popular series of these featuring a psychotic Ronald McDonald
No, it is. It is. Right, okay, I'm remembering this right.
massacring various people in
I thought the name sounded familiar.
sometimes creative but always brutal ways. While these were played for comedy, I don't think I need to explain why skits of a killer clown that are easily accessible on the most popular video platform of all time.
Yep, sorry, I tried to pause at the right time. And especially considering, I believe a few years after this would be the whole killer clown phase that happened. And again, I was a kid during that. I was 12 when that was happening. I remember speaking to my parents about it, like, is this a real thing that happens in the UK as well? Luckily, though, never saw any of that, thankfully. But yeah, terrifying.
Were traumatic for kids of the era. Ebola ties back into
Oh, this one got me so badly. I was mortified of going outside because I'd researched what Ebola was, and yeah, I was terrified.
that social
I remember the signs they had up in the hospitals as well. You know, when I had a cold around the time when I'd go in or something to get some medication, I'd see like signs warning people of Ebola. It was terrifying.
media news entry from earlier tiers, and is a perfect example of the inescapable news fear and end of the world panic the decade was full of.
Oh,
this
yeah,
era would
without
see
doubt.
the Ebola outbreak as one of the first global health scares to fully unfold on social media.
Oh yeah, so this was everywhere. Everywhere. Everybody was talking about the Ebola thing.
With news outlets constantly running alarming headlines, graphic imagery, and worst case scenarios, while social media platforms spread the fear faster than the context. Kids and teens would end up seeing it as some deadly disease that was suddenly everywhere,
Yeah, I said this happened to me. This happened to me. I was only 10.
without even understanding what it was or how it spread. Normal corn, yeah, I'm not gonna say the word.
Oh yeah, we know this one. Yeah, I guess we'll say it too. Normal corn, quote unquote, for normal people. Classic creepypasta story I've read a few times. Intriguing.
You can sue me. For Normal People is another one of those Mount Rushmore creepypastas, and is the first I ever heard.
Oh yeah, what a crazy start to creepypastas then, because this one is wild. If you don't know about normal corn for normal people, buckle up, because yeah, it's going to be quite intriguing.
It's the account of a random internet user that reports on a strange website he's alerted to through a random chain email that reads, "Hi there, found this site, it's very nice, thought you might like. Normal corn for normalpeople.com. Pass it on for the good of mankind."
Yep, there's that chainmail. Oh, here we go. The image of the killer chimpanzee or ape. Yeah, this is the most famous image associated with the story, and you'll see why in a little bit, so stay tuned.
The content on said site, however, is revealed to be anything but what you'd expect from a site with that name.
Oh yeah, the name is a lie. There is not corn on that website. It's anything but. It's a fake name.
Featuring AVI file videos that range from boring to horrific. At its core, this story is another cautionary tale about the dangers of the dark corners of the internet.
He's not going to go into depth with it, but basically the story behind the chimp is that in one of the videos, there was a woman who was like stuck somewhere, and there was a chimpanzee, and it led to an attack. Basically, that's why the chimpanzee is the most associated image with normal corn for normal people.
In October 2010,
oh, the Snickers commercial. I need to do more of these, more scary commercial stuff. I love these so much. And I've seen this one plenty of times as well. Take a look at this, guys.
A Snickers commercial featuring two kids stacked up in an
look at that thing. Look at that face.
adult women disguise.
Looks like something you'd see during like a drama performance. It's crazy.
Air and freak out kids, teens, and adults alike. There's nothing really to explain here. Just look at what we're talking about.
And these adverts were never meant to be scary. They're supposed to be fun, you know, trying to reel people in to buy their products. But no, it goes to show if you screw up advertising, you become infamous. And this is one of those cases. What do you guys think? That face looks horrifying. Do you guys agree? Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I know all of these, except for the Lizard Squad hack. I know all of these. The Secret Door. I grew up with SML as well. I remember everything. The countdown leading up to the Secret Door, the reveal, people theorizing about it. I'm assuming Deadpool Kills is referring to Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, I'm guessing. Dark Insanity, you did not just say Smash. You know what, you're banned. I'm just kidding. Mate, oh my god, bro. You did not just say Smash. Jesus. Actually, I don't know what Ask.fm is, but I know the rest of these.
Marble Hornets is a YouTube found footage series based on the Slender Man mythos.
Yep, the same. Marble Hornets has become very famous now.
It follows a film student solving the mystery of a student film called Marble Hornets.
I've actually never seen it though myself. I might watch it if people want me to. I've never seen Marble Hornets, sorry.
Which was abandoned by its director post an encounter with the Slender Man, who was then called the Operator. The series began in 2009 and ran into the 2010s, carrying a realistic found footage style with it, making it an early foray into internet analog and ARG horror.
Oh yeah.
In 2011, Marvel would publish.
Yep, here we go. This is a comic series, Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. This is crazy.
Published the Elseworlds tale, Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. In this title, Deadpool would brutally massacre all the beloved characters in the Marvel Universe.
Basically, Deadpool becomes aware, in the comics, Deadpool becomes aware that he's a comic character, and it's like, well, life is meaningless, we're all meaningless. So he goes around trying to mercy save all the heroes by taking them all out. So he's saving them from the misery of them being stuck inside of a comic by taking them all out. And at the end, Deadpool breaks the fourth wall literally by going out and trying to hunt down the animators of the comic as well. It's a wild story. It's got a few sequels as well, but the first Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe will always be my favorite one.
The most BS ways possible. Mind you, this was dead center of the character's early hype train, so
oh yeah, definitely.
This was Marvel capitalizing on it. This is another one that needs no real explanation. The character just kills a bunch of characters that everyone knows and loves in crazy ways.
Yeah, it's
insane. I'm not sure what's more traumatic, that or its place in current power scaling arguments.
Oh yeah, this Deadpool could solo everything.
The Blue Whale Challenge was...
here we go. This is the prelude to the Momo Challenge. When most people saw the Momo Challenge, they compared it to the Blue Whale Challenge. You may also remember the name Jonathan Galindo. Yep, all associated with this stupid thing here. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible garbage.
Yet another basically evil challenge that spread around the internet.
Yep.
This challenge was described as an online game targeting youth that pushed them towards self-harm through a series of escalating tasks.
I mean, how screwed up as a person do you have to be? You have so much time on your hands and you do that. Yeah. The person who came up with this challenge, I really don't like you. I hate you. Don't ever do that.
While confirmed cases were rare and many details were exaggerated, the fear surrounding it spread far faster than the facts.
Yep.
In the early 2010s, Ask.fm became one of the first social media platforms where anonymity.
Oh, what a pause. Hello, JonTron. Yeah. No wonder why I haven't heard this. It's one of those social medias early on that I didn't know about, but yeah, crazy. I'm
I sounded
interested.
like freaking Nemo. Anonymity was built directly into the experience. People could ask questions without revealing who they were, and for a lot of kids and teens, that quickly turned the site into a place where harassment,
Oh, yep, here we go, the awful stuff.
insults, rumors, and cruel comments would show up without warning,
Yep.
often mixed in with normal questions.
Wait a minute, actually, no, I think I do remember this website. I just forgot the name. I heard the stories about this.
The bullying became so rampant that it became tied to a life-ending case of a 14-year-old in
Yeah, I know about this, yeah.
2013. And in 2014, the new owners for the site promised to either crack down on it or completely shut down the site. Talking Angela is basically the
Oh, Talking Angela. Oh, yeah. This was a big one. Being into really big theories at the time, I was terrified of this app, yeah. Anybody in the chat, you guys remember Talking Angela? I remember it.
female version of the Talking Tom app, and it was part of
And I had the Talking Tom app as well as a kid.
many controversies in the 2010s. For one, the chat system could allow Angela to say random swear words and reply to freaky questions with a quote, "Do you want to talk about sex?"
What? Okay, yep, I didn't know about that one. Ugh.
However, there were two hoaxes that the app got wrapped up in. One was a rumor that you could see Angela spying on users through her eyes, which could allegedly be hooked up to a different camera.
Yep, that was the main one. This was the main one that I heard a lot as a kid. I didn't believe it personally, but yeah. I had Talking Tom, Talking Ben was funny because of eye show speed, yeah.
The second was that Angela allegedly encouraged minors to share info with PDF files.
Oh,
Some
God. Ugh.
versions of this rumor take it to the next level, stating that the game is ran by a P-ring. This all went viral due to social media, and the spy hoax only added fire to its flame. Funny enough, the fear raised by this made the game a top 10 free iPhone app game in 2015.
The irony, it's awful, really. It's sadly one of those cases where, you heard the saying, all publicity is good publicity. Sadly, in Talking Angela's case, that was true. That was true. But yeah, I really hope... Oh, that's my Twitch. Sorry, wrong one. I meant to try and open up my chat. Where's my chat? My chat's here. Sorry about that. I hope none of that was true, or if it was true, they cracked down on it hard.
Super Mario Logan, or SML.
Here we go, SML. I grew up with SML. I watch more of the vlogs now that I'm older than I do the actual show, but I know about SML. I grew up with them. I was a fan before Jeffy was ever a character. And The Secret Door. Oh my god, The Secret Door.
Is a long-running YouTube web series that used Mario plushies and puppets to make an adult-oriented sitcom for kids.
Yep.
Yes, I know what I said. On May 10th, 2017,
The Secret Door. I remember this like it was yesterday.
The series creator, Logan 30acre, would drop a highly anticipated episode called The Secret Door, in which he would finally unveil the secret of a, secret door. And
you say there was live streams leading up to this, teasers, there were all sorts for this.
Mario's new basement.
I still watch SML, but the older videos. Yeah, I like the older videos more as well.
The secret is a room full of ripped up and dismembered puppet corpses complete with blood and gore.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. You want to know what's really funny though? At the time, all of Logan's videos were being demonetized, except for The Secret Door. The Secret Door was fine.
His wife Rosalina and their adoptive son Jeffy are held hostage by the surprise perpetrator Does Bad Things guy, who does until his twin Brooklyn T guy shows up and shoots him down.
Yeah, I mean in hindsight the whole Does Bad Things guy was kind of silly. And I guess, yeah, The Secret Door's just more shock value. There are other SML videos I like more, but yeah, I know about the story of The Secret Door. Intriguing, at least.
It's said by many to be the most horrific and out-of-place episode in the web series.
I'm surprised he's not going to mention I'm sorry, Chef PP. Or if not yet, he'll do it later. Because out of all the horror stuff to come out of SML, I'm sorry, Chef PP is probably the most famous one.
Which is saying a lot. In 2016, reports of creepy clowns appearing.
Oh, yep, the killer clowns. I remember this. Again, I grew up with this. I was terrified of going outside asking my mum, hey, are there actually killer clowns in the UK? Again, luckily we never saw this, but yeah, a big thing I was a part of when I was a kid.
In public spaces started spreading online, and almost overnight, it turned into a nationwide panic.
Yep.
Sightings were posted on every social media ever and shared.
And I remember the videos of these. It was like montage videos of the clowns hiding in like fields or up on, you know, billboards and stuff just everywhere, running out with machetes, knives, chainsaws, you name it.
All over the news. Clowns standing in the woods, near schools luring out kids, on street corners at night. Most of the stories were unverified or outright fake, but that didn't stop them from spreading stupidly fast. I remember me and my sister coming home every day wanting to see videos of the latest sighting, real or fake.
Yep.
It felt like we were living in a real-life horror movie, and we were hoping we weren't going to be the next kids to run into one of these clowns.
Ironically, this was 1 year before the It film came out, the new It series, or not series, but I'm trying to say the original 1990s TV series was 90s, and then the 2017 remake or redo of It, there you go, was in the next year after this. There you go. I got my words out eventually, guys. I'm not that hopeless.
In 2014, a hacking conglomerate called
Lizard Squad hacks. I don't know this one.
Lizard Squad would hack Xbox and PlayStation on Christmas.
Yeah, I don't know this one.
Leaving thousands of kids with useless Christmas gifts.
Oh, that was quick. Alright, Evil Dead ad, Promise Reprise, McDonald's Funky Chicken, and SML the Gun. I wonder if the SML video. Promise Reprise, are you referring to the Silent Hill song, I'm guessing, right? Evil Dead, I know about it, I haven't seen the ad. SML the Gun, oh, I know about the gun. I know about that. But I don't know about these two, though.
If you were a kid in 2013, the trailer for the Evil Dead reboot, remake, sequel...
Oh, the reboot, right. I haven't seen this.
Existence. No matter what you watched, there was a chance you'd be jump scared by the girl in the cellar telling you not to skip the ad. Warning.
Wait, ready? Always gonna play it. Okay, here we go, everybody. Lock in, be prepared.
I'm about to play it here, so don't get scared, okay?
I've never played it.
Alright, here it is.
Don't you little brat. Don't skip it. Don't skip
Oh.
it. Don't skip it. Don't skip it.
Oh, hello there.
If you still got scared, don't try to blame me. You just might
At least
still
you
have a
warned
little bit
us.
of trauma
Yeah, as a kid, I would have been terrified. I never saw that. Thankfully, I never saw that. If I did, I would have thrown the phone. Or my iPod, or whatever I had at the time.
from the voice alone. I remember the first time I was hit with this ad, and I was scrambling for the skip button, and for the rest of the year, I was on high alert.
Mate, I was too, to some of the scary adverts and stuff. I'd be prepared to, like, swipe the video down or click off of them to avoid them.
Yeah, another SML video.
Yep, this one was infamous. This one and the drone were infamous.
16's the gun. In this episode, Bowser Jr. finds a gun and plays with it. Not only does he mistakenly shoot and end his friend, but due to it being used in a massacre being looked into by the police,
Yep.
with he and another character, Chef Pee-Pee, touching it, they chop their own hands off to not have the fingerprints traced back to them.
In all of the detail as well.
Well, Pee-Pee had his chopped off by force. Anyways, this is another gory episode of a web show allegedly for adults but obviously aimed at kids.
Yep.
Promise Reprise is an incredibly popular track from
Yeah, I love it. I mean, you guys know I play Silent Hill music in Deep Dive into Vtubers. The final song I play at the end is a cover of Laura's Theme by Mayu. So yeah, I love Silent Hill. I like the music. I have played a bit of Silent Hill 2, the remake, but I love the music of Silent Hill. Really good. And I know about the song Promise and the Promise Reprise. I know about it.
Silent Hill 2, but that's not why it's here. In the 2010s, the song was a mainstay for creepypasta videos all over YouTube.
Yes, it was.
Making it a traumatic earworm for spooked listeners. This UK-based
He's not gonna play it. Darn it, I thought he was gonna play it.
ad features two uncanny characters dancing and freaked kids out. Just look at these two.
Oh my god, I remember this. Oh, that's just unlocked some childhood memory of mine. I remember this advert. Oh my god, what were they doing? No, say, I was in the UK. I remember this, dude. I remember this advert.
Imagine being the kid that couldn't escape this because you just wanted to watch TV.
Yeah, this was insane. I remember this advert.
One of those uncanny animations that stick in your head if you're a kid that's never seen anything like it.
Oh, what the
And
hell?
it really reminds me of that scary Nickelodeon dancing baby that would play on Nicktoons back then.
Oh my god. The house has people in it. Oh, yep, I know about that. Me. Oh, I did a whole video on me. If you guys want one of my favorite videos of all time, it's, I think, the third video, like the third oldest video I've done. Go check it out if you haven't. I did a full analysis and deep dive into me. Love that video to death. I know about This House Has People in It. I don't know about Best Gore, The Dawn of the Enemy, or the Nun ad. So yeah, but I know about those. Right, who are we starting with?
This is a short horror film that
Yep, here we go. The house has people in it. I know this one.
originally released in 2016 by Adult Swim and quickly garnered attention on the internet.
Yep, this
It
is
presents
crazy.
itself as found security footage inside a normal suburban environment
I know about this from Daisy Brown. If you remember Daisy Brown, the story behind that.
across multiple episodes. In each case, at first, nothing seems wrong, until small, unsettling details start piling up. Characters behave strangely, time feels broken, and something clearly off is happening while no one fully acknowledges it. The most well-known of these features a girl face flat on the floor with her parents yelling at her,
Yep.
till she begins phasing through the floor. In the end, it seems the entire party joins her.
Crazy.
From 2005 to early 2010,
The dawn is your enemy. I don't know this one.
Adult Swim would sign off in the morning using a surreal sketch of a smiling sun with scary sounds that featured the message, "The dawn is your enemy."
Oh, well, that explains. I haven't watched Adult Swim. Wow.
The message was designed to scare away kids from their early programming, and
Oh, well, that was effective then. Jeez, I could see the scariness behind this one.
yes, it worked. While it only lasted 1 month in the 2010s, I felt that this was just a necessary addition for this iceberg.
Yep.
Me is
Here we go. Me. I love this. I love this video so much. I love the story behind it. I love the messages. It is such a good video. I don't recommend it if you're over the age of 18 though. It's very dark.
a video that kids and teens had no business watching, but it
Yep.
went so viral that we all watched it anyway.
It's an incredible video. I still love it.
It began as a hyper-stylized anime music video featuring a bunch of cool, sexy visuals.
Oh yeah, but then deep dived into a truly terrifying and amazing story. Again, if you want to see it, you know what? Actually, one moment, guys. One moment. I'm popping over to my channel and I'm gonna get the link for it. I'm getting the link for it. Again, only watch this video if you are 18 or older, because this video is not for kids. I mean, my channel itself is not for kids. It never was and never will be. Well, yeah, here you go. There's my video where I went into depth with me. Still one of my favorite videos of all time that I've ever done.
However, it would shift into horror as it would begin resembling a mental breakdown.
Yep.
It was obvious the video was a critique on internet addiction, isolation, and escapism,
Yep, that's it.
aimed at a generation of kids being raised by the web.
Yeah, again, it's an amazing, intriguing story behind it.
Fun fact, you can't watch the actual video on YouTube anymore,
Nope, you can't, but I guess you could see bits and pieces of it through my video.
which is why I'm only showing images here.
But yeah, I've seen the video plenty of times before. Oh, here's the Nun advert, I'm guessing, right?
None jump scare ad
Oh, not... I mean, the jump scare,
showed
sorry.
up on YouTube in 2016 and was very much like the Evil Dead one, but even more messed up. The ad starts by showing a volume button going down, tricking the
Please
user
don't
into
jump
thinking
scare
it's an
us.
Apple ad. Then suddenly the Nun pops up and it screams super loud. Social media
Okay, alright. Oh wait, this actually violated YouTube's TOS? That's really funny.
complaints would get to
I never got this ad, by the way.
YouTube, and after stating that it was against their policy, the ads would be pulled due to shocking content. It's now become partially lost media as the volume version is just one of many in this collection of
Oh, it's actually... The volume version's gone, is it? Interesting.
non-jump scare ads designed to catch viewers off guard.
How about that?
VG is exactly the website you think it is.
Oh, yeah, okay. I guess it needs no explanation then. Bloody hell.
A shock site that featured violent news, photos, and videos along with the leaked CIA, FBI, and government documents. It will be shut down in 2020 with its owner Mark Merrick stating in 2017, no company with a reasonable budget would want to advertise on a website that exposes police brutality, government abuse of citizens, war profiteering, and similar anti-people activities.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, my eyes were going crazy for a second there, right? Oh, Mario Plush Forever. I don't know about that one. The only one I know here is Die Fantasy. I know about Die Fantasy. It's another video kind of like me. But yeah, I don't know the rest of these ones here. But I think this might be the final section. Let's see.
Mario Plus Forever is an often forgotten Mario Plus series that began as innocently as one could. There's a
Oh.
farting problem in the Mushroom Kingdom and
Oh.
Mario and Luigi have to stop it. Soon
Ew.
the farts began making those affected into zombies.
What? Okay, alright. Well, this is just... Alright. Creativity of early YouTube, folks.
So yes, gore and violence ensue. Along with this, there is a bit of horrific imagery, like an unmasked Shy Guy jump scare, on-screen deaths and blood.
Oh, Jesus.
I remember me and my
Yeah.
little brother following this series, and between the gore and existential god introduction ending, we fell
That amazing green screen.
a lot of it fast. Now it just feels like a fever dream.
Yeah.
Dive Fantasy is
Yep, Dive Fantasy, another insane one that I guess if you look at it a different way, it's more disturbing than what is it? It's more disturbing than Me.
one of those YouTube videos that terrorized the curious generation. This music video begins with teenagers taking a night swim before a pair of love interests realize that their friends are being taken over by worm aliens. The male of the duo is quickly killed and the girl swims away into a portal, coming face to
I don't know
face
if
with a
Dive
giant
Fantasy is actually
otherworldly
still on
creature
YouTube
before
or
her
not.
head explodes. It's gory, shocking, and none of us were ready for it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I
Dive
don't know how
Fantasy
to
was
even say
crazy.
this. WPKEPKW. This is what
What?
many describe as an extremely cursed video of a blurred face that many claim is Rick Astley, partnered with distorted sounds until it goes black and the sounds get louder. Back in the day, I remember many being freaked out by it, but
I don't
just
know
as
this
many
one.
were getting annoyed at internet horror chasing what many called the next Slender.
I see,
Ghostscape
right.
1 and 2 are flash horror games that spread across the internet in the early 2010s. You explore a
Oh,
house or
interesting.
cabin and capture images of a supernatural phenomena while encountering a lot of spookiness hidden behind the mundane. The game wasn't really scary due to jump scares or anything. It was just the unsettling, creepy environment and tone along with the appearances of the ghosts of the two games, setting young players off. Sad Satan is a 2015 horror game allegedly created by a dark web user that goes by the name ZK.
Wait a minute, hold on. That actually might sound familiar. Oh god. Again, buckle up people. This might be a bit disturbing.
Throughout the black and white game, the player explores dark halls in first person. During this, the gameplay is interrupted by constant images flashing at them. The images tend to reference childhood
Yep.
as it ties to the theme of the game, with many featuring those indicted in Operation U-Tree, a large-scale British operation against such crimes. Other images involve convicted criminals accused of murder, cannibals, and necro.
Oh
There are
god.
also political images shown featuring various politicians. All the while, player ears are assaulted by looped audio from interviews with various murderers and other distorted audio.
What the hell? Who would make this game?
There is no end of the game, and with no defense or healing, the player eventually meets their end. Thanks for joining me for this iceberg, and sorry for leaving it off on such a dark note.
Wait, Speed played this game? Really?
It's an iceberg. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Please have a good one.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that was a good video. I'm dropping a like on that. So that was the 2010's Trauma Iceberg by Wincon97. Again, I'll be sure to link it. If you guys want to see me check out more kind of like traumatic iceberg stuff, I'll definitely do it. But for now, I'm Dart the Damned. If you want to catch these live, go check out and follow my Twitch, which I'll start linking in the description of my videos. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, my disciples.